What's up, everybody? I'm playing a guide today, playing Udyr. I figured I'd start it out in Champion Select so you guys can see what kind of team we're facing. I am doing this in Flex. I'm currently Gold 2, so I don't really know what rank they are. I would look, but I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. Starting off, I'm thinking that this Camille has pressed the attack, so she probably doesn't know what she's doing, and that she's probably going to lose maybe early game to a Kale, depending on how she plays. Brand should have a lane advantage currently against Ari, but we'll see how that goes. So I'd like to start out with Hunter's Machete and a Rejuve bead. This is usually like how I custom page what I'll build path. So first tip I have for playing Udyr is you always start your Q in the base. That way you have a um, you have the 3 stack proc, basically. Yeah, so Tom can't just say to start blue, which is fine. We're just gonna sit right here to watch the invade. I'm pretty sure that if Blitzcrank's here, he's not gonna land a pull on me because I can actually still juke. But just in case, I'm gonna give myself a little bit more room to run away or flash, but we'll see. So, what I like to do normally on Udyr is I'll start with my bot side. I'll clear red, I'll go wolves, blue, scuttle, and then I usually have a quick enough clear that I can fight here at the red buff. Especially since Lee Sin, I'm not too worried about it. He's not gonna get away, so we'll see. Hopefully this is an informative guide for you guys, by the way. If you know, don't find it so, leave a dislike below. But I'm gonna do my best to give you guys commentary. Alright. Auto attack, Q again, get your proc. Kinda just cut it back a little bit. See how I like it that the auto attack reset on the Tom Kench right there? That's what you really want. So, now that we are going this way, I like to do a little pre-stance before I get there on turtles, so I have the shield. I don't really care too much about like this basically getting that cooldown. I start wolves, I hit it twice and let the bleed kill it. And then the idea is you just want to stance and keep this all the way up. Most of the time you won't get another 3 stack tiger, so yeah. So we're dancing here. And now that I'm kind of low on mana, I didn't start the refillable. I basically just sit here in tiger stance and finish this off. I kind of cut it away from the wall a little bit because I know a lot of people try to cheese over that wall. So anyways, I bear here. And the idea is like this will die pretty quickly, especially like with Tiger Stance, so you should be able to just clear that. It's more of an escape to give you vision, depending on what you need. And I like to preemptively ward here. So he's dead. So, which is fine. So that's how I play it. I knew he didn't have vision on there because he used it to ward hop. So now I'm gonna take his red buff because they're not gonna contest me here for it. I have smite, so Kale's I'm not too worried about Kale trying to fight me. It was good rotation by that Camille. I really appreciate that. So what's she gonna do? She's not gonna touch me. Brand got a free kill because Ari had to flash there. So far now, like I own this Lee Sin in his jungle, so I can be as aggressive as I want. Mid lane just one lane, so I'm not too worried about that. Camille's up in CS against the Kale, so with Kale, it's really hard to kill her post 6, and you need to keep like vision on that, or not vision. You need to keep that in mind when you're trying to gank her. It is you kind of want to get her like before she hits 6, basically. But now I don't have flash, so this might be a little bit more difficult. She might have it warded as well. I wasn't really watching. So most people like to start in this bush, which is kind of like, eh. I'm gonna walk actually around and see what's up. She might know I'm here, so we're just gonna back head bot lane. So ideally my first back, I want to have enough gold for this team mat, which is why I will start a rejuve bead. Helps your clear time. You don't have to really like focus too hard. Always communicate with pings. Rule 1, I just assume that everyone is like too busy farming or trading that they don't really have time to pay attention to your map, which is kind of like what you're supposed to do for them. I don't know what she was thinking there, to be honest. I thought maybe she might be able to fight him, but I think that's kind of greedy. So my bot lane might be fighting right now? Yeah. Alright, there we go. So in this situation, Lee Sin's topside, and he just died. So what you need to do is you need to go into his jungle, because he died to me. He's level 3. Now he's already behind, so we need to put him farther behind. I don't necessarily need a leash, but we're going to hit the scrying plant just so that it denies them vision later on. And we're going to start with that wolves. I'm going to drop this pink ward here aggressively. And I'm going to start taking his camps. I'm going to save smite for the Krugs, or for the Gromp here, because by then he might be trying to come and contest me. The wolves are pretty free. Alright, we're going to leave that because I'm low on mana. Otherwise I'd fight him. Yeah. How low was she? Alright. So Kale might be an issue later, but we'll see. Lee Sin's behind, and we're gonna just take advantage of that. The idea is just to deny them as much catch up XP as possible in this situation. And still like have pretty good like presence. As you can see, I've pretty much doubled his farm. And I've put vision. So she's like right there. I already know she's warded that. But just by the way she was moving on the map. Just double check though. I'm gonna go hold this mid lane. I'm kind of low on mana though, so depending on how this Ahri plays, and now that I know Lee Sin's right here, I'm definitely gonna have to play a little bit safer. Just let it farm, hit that. So my second skill that I max most of the time is Bear Stance. I very rarely ever max Turtle second because I just don't believe in the extra like little damage that it helps. I mean, if you're getting like destroyed in the jungle, even just the extra movement speed helps get away from a gank or even secure kills. That's how I feel. Alright, so we're backing. Ideally I wouldn't back after taking my buff, but I wasn't sure how Lee Sin would respond. I'm gonna take up another pink ward because he might actually know that yeah, it is warded. So most junglers actually pull that into that buff or that bush, which is smart. But it still gave my team vision enough to like rotate up and contest that. So like he's having a bad time in the jungle. I'm gonna ping that Ahri's rotating and the Blitzcrank. They're getting pinched and they need to kind of get out. I'm not in a really good position to even like go help them. Brand's probably gonna try to take that and die, but we're gonna watch. Let's see. Alright, so now that again he dies, his top side should be free. I'm gonna drop this pink ward right here, and I'm gonna just check his jungle. Yeah. So his red buff's spawning soon, so we're just gonna clear these, deny him more XP. Put him even further behind. He's dead. Brand's still down there. It was a greedy play. I would have pinged him to back, but anyways, now I know his red buff's up. Okay, so I warded that. He doesn't know I'm here. So greedy bastard should have warded that. And now that I know he's behind, like he's not gonna kick me away. He's not 6. I take his buff, he dies. Free kills. He's not worth a thing. He's not putting pressure on the map. I should have taken that in there, but that's, you know, Blast Plant 101. Oh well. Yeah. So right now there's nothing for me to farm his top jungle. I'm pretty sure his bot jungle's up, but I'm almost certain that they have it warded still. There's a pink in that bush still. which means that if I go in there, like, they'll probably pinch me. So that's just something you gotta keep in mind. Ideally, I'm gonna go in right here and help her. She might be able to kill her on her own. And I'm stance dancing, by the way, if you just check. I'm dead. KL OP, guys. That movement speed. Ah, well. It was greedy. But that's just because she has slightly magical footwear. So, did she have that before? Yes, she had it before I even died. Okay. So, in this situation, I either go Ninja or Merc. That's a slow charm, snare. And he's not really attack based. Like, heavy attack based. Where he's going to be pumping out like a bunch of damage like Kaisa or Jinx. Or even Caitlyn. So I'm going to go Merc Treads just for the pure CC that they have. Lee Sin's pretty behind at this point. Which is how I like to face my junglers. I like to put them as far behind as possible. Yeah. So this Camille's just upset that like I died to her for the shutdown. But like I basically just have to say like either you can mute them or whatever. Just don't like fuel the fire. And the idea is to just keep denying people CS, experience, whatever. Push them under tower. This, like, Brand didn't get that wave, but Ari's also not going to get this, like, majority of the CS. She just whiffed almost all of that. Lee Sin's in the top side with Ninja Tabby. And that, like, that pink ward that I placed earlier is going to say that Camille's live, hopefully. I don't know what she's doing. She should see that he's walking up there right now. And that's all you gotta do. Pink wards save lives. I don't care if you're a support, AD carry, or whatever. Just... Alright, so someone hit that plant right there. I'm not too worried about it. Lee Sin just showed top and he hasn't been coming back down here. I doubt he knows that we're on this. If he does, like, he's not gonna steal it from me. So we're gonna actually go down. I can fight a Jhin. Alright, we can walk away. Because I'm not going to be able to chase. Ideally, I would hit bear stance again and chased him, but I have to acknowledge that I don't have enough mana to bear stance there. Camille, just give the tower. You don't have flash or TP, and I can't get up there. So at this point, I'm just bear stancing. She's dead. I just preemptively tigered there because I knew like if I hit her, she was gonna die. So we're gonna bear stance, get this, and reset. Camille just needed to give that tower. I can tell she's a lower elo player just because she's being really greedy in terms of how she's playing. Like, you just need to understand like getting a tower and a kill is a lot of gold, and being able just to like give the tower and save your life sometimes is the better call. But we have a Kaisa on our team, which I always love because Kaisa's free though, and especially like if you're ahead, because you can't kill her. Death Stance is just too strong, and that passive when she gets Rage Blade, you just pop off. I'm gonna go help her. I have Flash in 18. I like to ping what I have, even if I don't like. If I was a champion, I'd ping my ult, but that way she knows like what I'm bringing to the table. I'm stancing. Okay. The idea is I saved my tiger stance there, by the way, for after towards the end of her her ult, so that she'd take the bleed damage. I don't really care about the auto attack that I was giving. It's all about that bleed. So I have enough gold to buy my Sheen. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna keep my warding totem because I just think that like getting vision on that jungler is really important right now. Later on, maybe when I'm starting to team fight more, I will, alright, I gotta help, hold on. Alright, so ideally here, sorry, what was I saying? I was saying about the warding totem. I'll trade it later on when I feel like we're, like, opening up the map a little bit more, and that I'm trying to make some picks where, okay, we're gonna back up. He's gonna try to pull us under tower. Okay, I walked into that one. Thank God I was out of range. Cool. I was basically trying to separate myself so that, like, he wouldn't try to go for Brand and grab me instead. Okay, we're gonna set up here because I know she's fighting. I left my team and I pinged, by the way, like, but I was on my way. Oh, I got juked. I'm gonna die to Lee Sin. Okay, the idea was there just to kill her as soon as possible. I just didn't want to like get kited out because she had Q heal. Blitzcrank dies here. Turtle dancing. Okay, he's dead now too. There we go. Okay, I have to watch out for the charm. But she's just ending. Okay. So be it. We're gonna just sub here. So at this point, like 60-minute mark is usually when I start looking to do Herald if it's still up. Lee Sin's right here, by the way, in case you didn't miss that. Or you missed that like animation in the Fog of War. Whatever it was. So 16 minutes is usually when I try to get Herald. Sometimes a little bit earlier depending on how the game's going. I took that for him so that he wouldn't die. Otherwise Lee Sin would just queue in and ult and go 1-for-1 and that's fine. Brand's on a killing spree. So we're gonna reset. This might be warded. That's why I'm sitting in bear stance, by the way. So like if something happens I just auto attack quick. That's so BM. Okay, so here I'm gonna go Dead Man's Plate again because he's not fed. This Jin's not fed and he doesn't do auto attacks a lot. If it was a fed AD carry or somebody that was really auto attack based, I might go Thornmail depending. If this is like someone like that or like their jungler is. So like right here, I would hold this if my AD carry wanted it, but since she's rotating mid, I'm just gonna clear it really quick. That's why we build team mat. Helps you with the wave clear and worst case scenario. I'm also, now that I finished my Triforce, ideally if I'm not fed, I'll go Warrior on my enchantment instead of okay, he's gonna try to kick us away, so we gotta kill him first. Okay, now we can help. Okay. I don't know why he went back in. That was a good rotation down. But see how like Lee Sin hopped away and kicked Tom Kench away? Like that's why I stunned him when he came in instead of stayed on the KO. Because he would have just kicked us away and she would have gotten away. Instead we forced him to get out. So anyways, I'm gonna finish my warrior enchantment now that I'm ahead. And I'm not too like worried about it. Most like 9 times out of 10 I finish my warrior before I go Triforce, by the way. But I always prioritize team mat over everything. And I do a little ward in the middle of the lane like this just so I can see like if they're rotating. Whichever way. I like to do it so I can see if they're in the bot side, top side jungle. Okay, Auto, he's dead. Team mat to reset the auto. We're gonna just leave him. She ignited me. So she's pretty much fucked. Alright. There we go, boys. 41 CS to his 87, so almost doubled again. Idea is just to keep denying him. I'm also gonna back and try to catch that wave. My team's pretty much got this on under wraps, so I'm just trying to make sure like we maintain our leads. I don't know what she's pinging, so at this point I'm gonna pick up the sweeper, by the way. So she's on her way. I'll hold it for you. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. Like low elo, like they don't understand. Like it is what it is. You're gonna get those people that are just like think that you're always in for it. But make sure you like spread the wealth every now and then. Like you don't take all the CS. As I was saying down there, I would hold it for my AD carry. I'd hold it for my top laner if they were coming. Like she didn't have to TP in for that. That was a waste. And you'll get people like that that just want to flame the jungler. And maybe they don't understand like that you understand what you're doing, but and this is what I'm saying. Like you can always tell if your support's good at warding when you have if you have about like the same vision score or higher. He's not doing that well. Alright, pull me in. He's dead. That was a stupid pull. Blitzcrank. I'm gonna smite him right here. He's dead. Alright. Fair stance right here to get on tower. So now that you're on towers, I always just like hit stances in between this cooldown right here on Triforce just so you get the Sheen procs. Basically, I cycle between Turtle and Tiger because Tiger gives you attack speed and Turtle just gives you a shield. It also helps keep your passive up. So he's dead now, and he knows it. Okay, we're gonna back out here because I don't know what she's thinking. Maybe she doesn't know. Tigering. The red buff's up, so or at least it should be. So I'm gonna just double check that. Okay. It's not. So we gotta go help. She might get picked here for backing there. I doubt it though. Just be aware of that. Summon area OP, I guess. Cool. So I'm gonna clear Scuttle just in case I need to get out, and I'm actually gonna counter jungle, but I'm gonna hit Sweeper here so that I know if they have vision on me. Okay. Just make sure, clear these camps, deny him as much experience as possible and as much gold. So you see how he's level 11 to my 14? Like that's how you know you're counter jungling. It doesn't really seem like you're doing that much early on, but it does stack up. My team wants to do Baron. I normally advise against it, especially if we're like around level 13 because everyone's squishy. However, we've taken their inhib, they're in their base. I'm not worried about the Lee Sin smite stealing me. So, and we have a Kai'Sa, like, does she have Rage Blade? No, she has Nash's Tooth, but we still shred this. This Camille is just doing whatever she needs to do. I always hold smite, even though I missed it. Lol. Cool, we got in. Bear stance. I'm gonna flash over the wall and stun the Ahri here. I'm bear stancing. Alright, Jin's easy target too. I still flash for this bitch. Okay. Because I'm greedy. Game's over at this point. Alright. Again, turtle stancing. I'll bear stance here because it's off cooldown. Tighter. And that's pretty much how you play Udyr in the jungle, guys. It's just be a bully. Understand that your level 3 is so strong with a stun in your burst. And yeah, you pretty much win almost every 1v1 early on. And if you snowball that, you'll be good. So I'm gonna give that to the brand. He pretty much like helped me with that game. And yeah, I'll show you guys the damage chart really quick. Sorry about the Netflix in the background, lol. Alright, damage dealt. So I pretty much, like, that was a short game. It was only 22 minutes, 23 minutes. And I almost out-damaged our mid laner and our Camille. And I destroyed this Lee Sin in the jungle. And that's all you gotta do is just put the enemy jungler behind and you'll pretty much be 4v5ing and it'll just work out in your favor. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, leave a like down below. And I'll be posting more guides eventually in the future, really quick. Maybe like once a week, twice a week maybe. If that's something you guys like, just leave a comment down below and tell me what champions you want to see me play or learn from. And I'll gladly give you guys the same video, okay? Later, guys.